Cool. What we do have coming up for you guys on stream is going to be Anyone Can Cook versus Swag Flu. And Swag Flu has had some pretty good showings the past couple of weeks, hasn't he, Cherry?
Yeah, he has. He's definitely gotten a pretty decent amount better. He's been showing off some new characters. He came to me a couple weeks ago now for some matchup advice with his Lucas, and the few times he has pulled out his Lucas recently since then, it's looked a bit better. He's been using a lot more of those boxing tools, and then his Meat Gunner has just been one of those picks that's, you have to really respect it. Like, the zoning, the projectile play, as well as just his movement with the character has always been really good. And I think that if he's able to continue that success against a player like NE1, it'll definitely kind of boost his morale and also just, like, give him some more learning experience, because a lot of the time it's just, you just need to keep playing to get better, and you'll eventually hit a point where you'll need to really figure out what it is that you need to improve on. But it seems like playing is what Swag Flu has gotten to be his main benefactor for just improvement in general.
Well, let's see. Looks like they are getting ready to go to the ready, and they must have discussed it. Their Sage selects outside of this.
Yeah, final destination is, and we're seeing Swag Flu pick the Meat Gunner that I was talking about earlier. And one thing about his Meat Gunner that's been really decent so far is that his movement and option select has been really good. He's just been really deciding what moves, when, and just what types of moves he wants to throw out are all really good choices. He's been making sure to really abuse Mewtwo's tail so far in this matchup, and what we'll be seeing for Swag Flu in order for him to win this game is he's going to be really abusing the fact that Mewtwo's hurt box is extremely large due to the tail, and it's very active even when Mewtwo's running away. So you'll be seeing a lot of times where anyone tries to run forward and then dash back. Swag Flu will go like this and use that forward smash here, and then anyone's tail will just get caught up in that. Any of these smaller, hard to see projectiles will be definitely really challenging for him to get around. And now we're seeing that S smash again. Not going to kill yet, but there we go with the side B. It's really hard to see too, because you'll be seeing how Swag Flu, when he throws that side B, it's very hard to see compared to the missiles or the other types that you can kind of see. And so I think that for this matchup, it's going to be very hard for anyone to get through, and similar to, I believe, when Swag Flu played Mega Man against BW Styles the other week, when BW was having to get around learning reflections, because Swag Flu started using a Mii with a reflect ability. And now I think it'll be kind of the opposite, is anyone will have to start learning how to start using the reflect ability on moves that he can actually reflect.
Well, right now, I'm just hoping we can reflect the rest of this match.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit hard to picture with the lag, I'm trying to come up with a good pun. I'm not really having any success here, but what is having success is Swag Flu getting the damage when he's moving, when the slideshow is more of a video. But there you go, down smash, mid stage. Gets the stock off, and anyone now, a whole stock behind, needs to start getting these combos in, start using some of his own projectiles, I think, as well. Because once you're in these situations where, it's kind of hard to move, you're trying to get around these projectiles and be aggressive, and your body is just getting caught by too many of these attacks, you have to really be patient and just kind of figure out the pattern yourself against, zoning archetypes and things like that.
Hey, Solidus, thank you so much. Yep, let's get Nintendo online, right?
Yeah. Hopefully this game also receives the buff in a sense that Monster Hunter Rise got. Nintendo recently has implemented some new online servers that are from this decade, actually.
Oh.
Fun fact, the same servers that Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and this game use are from 1998.
Stop. That's
I'm
insane.
Serious. Yes.
It's one of the companies that they don't have the excuse, they've got the money.
Yeah.
They've got the money.
Yeah. And so luckily, recently, they did acquire new servers. So they will be slowly implementing the newer servers, the newer everything into these older games. I just think that they need to, and look at this.
There's a chance they might be implementing it right now, Like they might literally be swapping blades as we speak, and that's where we are. I
Oh
had
my.
to,
Yep.
I
Yep.
had to come on screen so people didn't think that the stream was paused, so that they would know
Yeah.
that the game is definitely what's paused right now. So
Yeah. So it looks like they're still playing. It's weird. Like, all right. So here
Swag
we
Flu
go.
comes out with a W.
Yep.
Well, from what you could see, what exactly was going on?
I mean, kind of what I was talking about towards the end before it got too bad was that Swag Flu definitely was controlling the space in between them, and literally anytime anyone tried to get aggressive, he was being met with, besides the lag, like when it was just stable, he was being met with just no ways of escape. And so then once he would get close, his shield was already so low from all of the projectiles that once he tried to either move away or gain some more space, he would turn around, try to run back, and then get F-smashed by that very long, very active forward smash with me gunner. And it was just too hard for him to kind of traverse in that game. But I believe we might be seeing like some changes in some way, shape, or form here. But maybe it's also just like something lag related. Swag Flu says he's gonna reset really quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
And while they're going through that reset, we definitely have some super important stuff going on over on the Smash channel because, I mean, on the YouTube channel, because last week we were not able to catch our winners, or our grand finals rather, which did get archived here, didn't it, Cherry?
That's correct.
So, right, man, shouts out to everybody who really put the extra work in to make sure this happened last week. We were able to capture the rest of the IDM tournament, the remainder of the game right here on our YouTube channel. If you guys get a chance to, please do be sure to check us out at IPG_esports. We're currently at 69 subscribers, so please be our 70th as we march forward on trying to get that first 100 subscribers. And one of the things I'm really happy about was our Rocket League tournament over this past weekend. It was a lot of fun watching and hosting this, of course. So yeah, definitely big shouts out to the Rocket League community that came out and checked everything out. Let's at least, can we pretend like we did it in some type of good fashion there?
Yeah, this was a joy to watch. I'm so used to playing myself and kind of just not really having the greatest handle on the ball, and more so just doing it for fun. And seeing this game, like, when you know you're watching people that like actually like, they're like, all right, so if I hit the ball this way, then it'll go that way.
Yeah.
And they're able to know all the angles, and they're able to just fly through the air. And it's like, how are you doing this for this long? Like, there was a match as well that was on stream where both teams got the ball so close to the inside of the goal that like it was like a pixel or something, like, from being a goal. And then the other team would just fly in and like knock it out. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah,
like,
no, I mean, I
possible?
think that's one of the coolest things is that when players who get a lot of experience in this get used to where they expect the ball to be, and they're dead on with it, you start seeing some of those fabulous saves that, I mean, honestly, you as a person who's just playing it could never just make. You're never going to just like have like, oh man, I had an amazing save that just went my way. It normally doesn't work that way. That comes with experience. And so, no, it's really cool to get a chance to see that. And it looks like Swag Flu went ahead and hit a nice good reset for us. Should be hopping back in. And looks like I think they've got their spaces selected out, so we'll see this match next.
Yeah. Alrighty, we're seeing the same character picks, nothing different, but we are seeing Final Destination again, but just in a different coat of paint with the Green Hill Zone style. And we're also just seeing, I don't think that this is the other Mii Gunner that he has, because I know Swag does have two, and I think the one difference between the two is that one has the reflector, and then the other has the like NES PSI magnet down B, where like it just absorbs and heals you rather than reflects the projectiles. And so Mew-Two's side B, speaking about reflectors, is that his side B is a command grab, but it also does have a reflect property. And so we're seeing right here, wow, really nice use of the up air, forcing Mew-Two's hurt box to kind of just get stuck in that, as NE1 did get stuck just above Swag Flu here. But we are seeing, look at that also, using the down B to block the Shadow Ball. So anyone can't even play a more defensive game with his own projectile, because when he tries to fire it, Swag can just reactively drop that down B and make sure that the bomb pretty much counters the entirety of the projectile. He takes no damage and the bomb also doesn't explode, so it's like, what does he do? So now see, we are seeing anyone finally start to use that reflector, as he also takes control here on stage. Nice ledge jump there to force an option, Nair, and I think that's, yep, that's the end. But I believe also Swag did change knees, now I'm certain of that, since I was aware from last match, Swag was using the me with the shoulder up B that pretty much just has like the kick, but it also doesn't have very much distance to it, whereas this me is using the more mobile fire up B. But we are going to be seeing that forward smash kill for Swag Flu rather, and so far like it's looking like a really hard uphill battle for him, for anyone, and we're just trying to see what is going on, man. Like, anyone's just really struggling here. And finally reflecting that bomb, but unfortunately another one is thrown out in quick succession. Oh wow, nice parry there, but not getting too much off of it. Wrong read with that dash attack too. But we are seeing anyone finally take control of stage here. Gets the forward throw, looking for that charge Shadow Ball, waits, what's he gonna do? Just charges forward smash, gets hit by something. I think he may have dropped his own grenade here. Anyone goes for the spike, misses it. Goes for another charge forward smash, doesn't get that either.
Let's make sure we hold on to the match score here. There we go, yep. Bucko 3, 80% and 2 stocks left.
Yeah, that's true.
And it'd be one of those types of things where if it helped them, I actually also might hop out.
Okay. Yeah, they may have to go off stream for this one.
I don't know if me quitting turns off their match or not.
It shouldn't. But yeah, I don't know. I also don't know if like, I know
I'm not going to experiment on it today.
Yeah. A future thing, perhaps.
Yeah. That ought to do it actually anyway. So Swag Flu in that one, going up 2-0. Moving on to face RP4 next. We kind of watched it in slow motion already.
Yeah. Here's the PowerPoint frame by frame.
Alright, so Swag Flu moves on. And next we're going to have Luxray NYC take on Just Doki. While we've got a second, let's go ahead and check out the bracket real quick. Alright, so we've got some updates coming up here, guys.